Unlock your life from worry. 80-year-old secrets from Dale Carnegie that still work today. Hey everyone, welcome to Wisdom Bloom, where we nurture our minds and help our lives flourish together. Today, I have something really important I want to talk about with all of you. Close your eyes for a moment and picture this. Have you ever had those nights where you just can't sleep, tossing and turning because your mind keeps replaying the same worries over and over? Maybe it's about work, money, relationships, or even just tiny things that might not even matter tomorrow. How much time do we actually spend worrying each day? Worrying until we're unhappy, until we feel sick, or until our relationships fall apart. I bet many of you are nodding along right now because this is a global problem that every single one of us faces. But wouldn't it be amazing if we had a roadmap to guide us out of that maze of worry and into a life that's calm, energized, and filled with daily joy? Today, I'm going to dive deep into a timeless classic, a book that's been around for over 80 years, yet its wisdom is still incredibly relevant and practical today. I'm talking about How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by the master, Dale Carnegie. This book has transformed countless lives, and I truly believe it holds a key to unlock something powerful within you. Many of you might know Dale Carnegie from How to Win Friends and Influence People, right? But today we're talking about winning over ourselves. This book doesn't just teach us how to stop worrying, it teaches us how to live a quality life with a peaceful mind, strong morale, and a good feeling every day. One thing that makes this book so powerful is that it's not based on dry theories. It comes from the real-life experiences of thousands of people Carnegie interviewed, combined with psychological principles and practices that have been proven to work. So, what's the core message of this book? It's about teaching us to live in the present and take action. Carnegie says our lives can only truly be peaceful when we live in the present moment and spend our time creating, instead of dwelling on the past or fretting about a future that hasn't even arrived yet. Sounds simple, right? But how do we actually do it? Today, I'm going to break down some fantastic tips you can start using right away. Ready? Let's jump in. Tip 1. Handling immediate worry. Let's start with the ultimate game changer for anyone dealing with worry that's rushing in right now. Dale Carnegie offers a magical 3-step formula to handle crisis situations or any sudden wave of anxiety. Here's what you can do immediately. Step 1 is to ask yourself, what's the worst that can possibly happen? Let's say you're super anxious about a presentation tomorrow, so much so that your stomach hurts. Ask yourself, if things went absolutely terribly, what's the very worst that could happen? Maybe you think, the worst is the presentation bombs, my boss gets mad, and I'm embarrassed in front of my colleagues. Just accept it. Don't try to run from it. Facing it is the first step to solving the problem. Often we get caught up fearing what hasn't even happened yet, and we forget to prepare for the absolute worst-case scenario. That's truly what drags us down. Step 2, once you know the absolute bottom, prepare yourself to accept that worst-case scenario. Tell yourself, if that actually happens, I can handle it, I'll get through it. Sounds like giving up, right? But it's not giving up, everyone. It's about mentally preparing yourself, planning your response. Accepting the reality is the first step to releasing that negative energy from your mind. Acceptance doesn't mean defeat. It means telling yourself, no matter what happens, I'm ready to face it. And once you accept it, your mind will suddenly feel clearer, like a heavy weight has been lifted. And the final step, once you've accepted the worst-case scenario, your mind will be clear enough to start figuring out how to improve upon that worst-case scenario you've already accepted. If your presentation bombs and the worst is your boss gets mad, what can you do? Maybe you'll prepare a backup plan, gather extra information, practice more, or if you do get criticized, you simply accept it and make corrections next time. Remember, taking action and improving is the way out, not a dead end. This formula is simple yet incredibly powerful. It helps you move past immediate worry without draining your energy and allows you to act with clarity. Tip 2. Preventing long-term worry. Now, let's look at some tips that will help you build immunity against worry in your daily life. First, live in today. Live in the present moment. Dale Carnegie compares life to a ship with watertight compartments, and each compartment is our day. We need to seal off the compartments of yesterday and tomorrow, preventing the waters of the past or the future from flooding our present. Dwelling on the past or worrying about the future means we miss out on living in the now. I want to invite you to try being mindful with simple daily routines. Whether it's slowly sipping your water, walking mindfully, or savoring each bite of your food, try to bring yourself back to the present as much as possible. Second is to gather the facts and analyze them systematically. Often we worry because we lack information or we're just imagining things. Carnegie says to act like a detective. Gather all the information about the problem you're worrying about. Ask yourself, what exactly is the problem? What's the cause of this problem? What are the possible solutions? What's the best solution? And what can I start doing right now? Worry often thrives in the unknown, but when we shine the light of facts on it, it tends to disappear. Try grabbing a pen and paper and listing out the facts of your problem. You'll see how much logical thinking can help. Third, once you've gathered the facts and analyzed them, don't hesitate. Make a decision and take action immediately based on the best solution you've chosen. Procrastination or indecision is the birthplace of worry. If you're worried about your studies, decide which chapter you'll start reading and then just start reading it. Don't wait until tomorrow. Taking action sends a signal to your brain that you're in control of the situation, and that drastically reduces worry. And fourth, accept what cannot be changed. There are some things in life we truly cannot control, like the past, other people's opinions, or certain situations beyond our power. Carnegie says that clinging to what we can't control only brings suffering. We need to accept it and redirect our energy towards what we can control. We can't control if it rains, but we can choose to bring an umbrella or enjoy dancing in the rain, right? Acceptance frees us from unnecessary burdens. Tip 3. Building habits for a flourishing life. Besides tips for handling and preventing worry, Carnegie also offers habits that will help your life be full of positive energy and happiness every day. The first habit is to keep busy. Sounds strange, right? But our brains can't think about two things at once. If we're constantly stuck in worry, it means we're leaving our minds idle. Carnegie advises us to keep busy, but it has to be creative and meaningful work. Try finding activities you love, hobbies you're passionate about, or things that make you feel valuable to fill your time and fill your mind. Things like exercising, learning new skills, or volunteering can really help us focus on positive things instead of worry. The second habit is to expect less than you receive and count your blessings. Often worry comes from having excessively high expectations or comparing ourselves to others. Carnegie encourages us to lower our expectations and turn our focus to counting our blessings or the good small things in our lives. I'd love for you to try keeping a gratitude journal or good things journal each day, noting down any good things that happened, no matter how small. Maybe it's enjoying your favorite coffee, hearing birds sing, or seeing the morning sun. These small things, everyone, are what truly create happiness. The third habit is to don't worry about criticism. People who worry often fear what others think of them. Carnegie famously said, "No one ever kicks a dead dog." That means if you're being criticized, you're still important and alive. Be proud that people are still interested in you and talking about you. You should only listen to constructive criticism that comes from people who genuinely wish you well. Never let unconstructive criticism destroy the peace in your heart. And the final habit, don't imitate others. Be yourself. Trying to be someone else only leads to exhaustion and worry. Carnegie says that each of us is unique and special in our own way. Be proud and live life as yourself. I want to invite you to explore your own strengths, passions, and values. True happiness comes from being authentic, accepting your limitations, and celebrating your small victories. These are the things that will truly lead you to a happy and sustainable life. Conclusion: the key to a calm and empowered life. So, how did that feel, everyone? These are the incredible tips from Dale Carnegie's How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. I truly believe that if we try to apply these principles in our daily lives, worry will definitely decrease and our lives will be filled with peace, morale, and happiness every day. The heart of this book is facing worry with the 3-step formula, managing life rationally by gathering facts, making decisions, and taking action, living in the present by sealing off yesterday and tomorrow, and building positive habits by keeping busy, being creative, counting your blessings, and being your authentic self. Remember this, everyone. Worry is wasted energy. It doesn't solve any problems. It only robs us of our joy. Dale Carnegie leaves us with this powerful thought. Today is the only life we have. Live it to the fullest. Live it happily. I hope this video is a wisdom bloom that helps the seeds of calm and happiness blossom in all of your hearts. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to the Wisdom Bloom channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content like this. See you in the next video. Bye for now.